Hey guys, Jeff here with Ghost Knight Gaming, and we are introducing another Smite God, and today we are introducing the rather scaly and rather burly Cabrakan. Cabrakan is a guardian, so we kind of see where this is going to go, and his ability to kind of really exemplify that. So the first one is a Shadow Zone. It's a passive ability that he has. Cabrakan and everybody within a 30 radius of him that is on his team gets a 5% takes 5% reduced damage. So they actually take less damage just by being around him. So, that's kind of awesome. Seismic Crush. This is a buff that he has. He becomes enraged, increasing his movement speed. And while it's active, he gains a bonus to his attack speed of 70%. And his next successful attack will stun and do bonus damage. Additionally, he's immune to slow and roots while the ability is active. The other thing he gets is it doesn't suffer the basic attack penalty. So, while moving. So we've got Refraction Shield. As Cabrakan's shield take damage, they store energy and gain protection stacks. So he slams the shields together and create a concussive blast, damaging enemies in front of him. If he's got maximum stacks, then the enemy gods are stunned and the stacks are removed. We have Tremors, his really big ability. This is an area effect ability that allows him to just basically stop enemies and cause them to tremble. While they're in the earthquake, they take damage, and they're slowly sucked towards Cabrakan. It can only be channeled for a maximum number of 10 seconds. I've seen it kind of run a little bit longer, but it's based on his mana. As long as he's got mana to use it, he can keep using it. So let's go and buy that. So, big thing we're going to do with this guy is we're going to take a look at the possible defenses, because we're going to want to give him a ton of defense. We just want him to get in there, use Tremors to slow down and soften up the enemies. And I completely forgot to talk about his ultimate ability, so we'll do that in just a second after this guy falls down, because I'm about to grab it. Oh, hey, healing. Alright, I'm going to go in here and Tremors. Oh, I got stunned. Tremors. No, okay, we're getting, pummeled here. So it's... Okay, well, while I'm regenerating, let's go take a look at those abilities. So we're going to take a look at Tectonic Shift. So he stomps the ground, creating a wall of earth. Great thing to use with that is to block enemies off. If they take enough damage, they do break, and he can destroy them in one hit. So they... But they're a great way to basically trap enemies in particular places or prevent them from escaping. Other fun stuff like that. Alright, so let's go out here and... Okay, so we're gonna... Oh, I might actually be able to get the one over there. There we go. So, there we go. There's two of them down. I'm gonna let my mana restore a bit. Okay, so we want to, I like keep working on Tremors. It has its really good uses because of the simple fact that it does a ton of potential damage, or at least softens up the enemy enough to make it easier for your allies to deal with it. There is a great upgrade that I'm going to pick up here in just a moment once I help these guys. I'm going to end up using most of my mana here. So this is the part that gets really hard with Cabrakan, is he uses a lot of mana, especially if you're using his Tremors. Your mana is going to plummet, so you may want to consider going up a build set that allows him to better benefit from that. But I'm going to go up this tree, start with my physical protection. I got a couple of physical opponents out there, not a lot. And then we're gonna, once we've done that, because I'm going for a particular, there we go, we're gonna keep these guys busy for my allies. Yeah, he's gonna keep coming around trying to pick on me, so we're gonna soften them up so that my allies can deal with them. There you go, just like that. I'm gonna heal up. I may want to actually grab stuff that increases my mana per second. No. Fenrir cannot leave. Well, okay. It helped for a bit. But I'm now out of mana again. So mana per second may be something to invest in with Cabrakan. Just if you want to be able to stay out longer and do more of that. If you can find stuff that improves either that or just improving your mana as a whole. So and you've got a couple of options for build for that. Let's see here. It's going to be one that's magical power and lifesteal. That's okay. Magical power and mana. Power and physical protection. If you wanted to go for a Soki, so magic power. There we go. So we're actually going to go up this one a little bit here as well because I want to get my mana per second going up. Because yeah, you want to be able to stay out there longer, and you're not taking, even if you're not taking a ton of damage. So there we go. We're going to keep all of these guys busy if they all decide to be silly and stick around. So there's 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down, just like that. Because they all made the mistake of sticking around. So I'm almost out of mana, but the benefit of what I just did is going to really help my allies because they're all now sitting back and respawning and all that fun stuff. And I didn't even actually do a whole heck of a lot. So the reason I'm going to buy this one, it gives me a huge bonus to health and a decent physical protection, but it also does magic damage over time. Now, I want to also grab my physical protection. So I'm going to look at that too. Or, sorry, magical protection. Just because I've got enough of a mix of opponents that I want to deal with both. Now, depending on the situation you're in, especially if you're playing other game modes, certain other game modes lend to you really pretty much focusing on something, especially with the Guardian. You're going to focus on one damage type alone. That you're going to be facing, and that's pretty much who you're going to target for the entirety of your time. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Alright, so we're just going to deal with Dionysus here, maybe, or we're going to get out of there because we're in a little bit of trouble. Improve that. Okay, now I think we're okay. My mana is doing pretty good, but... Okay, yeah, we're just gonna keep trembling him. Aw, he escaped. If I can get close enough. Oh, see, and no word of lie, my extra magic damage that I've been doing over time just killed Cabrakan. So it does have its benefits, and every little bit of damage, especially when you've got them trapped and pinned to you thanks to tremors, is going to help. You're going to find that you're going to increase your takedown of your enemies a whole lot faster that way. I'm actually going to wait and save up for this because I want the... I wouldn't mind getting this other one, but I don't want to focus too much on this. I just need enough extra magical restoration to keep me out there a little bit longer. In the end, I want to go defensive. I want to be soaking hits so that when I've got them all trapped with tremors, they can't just kill me and run away. This is going to be considerably more effective in the long run. So you can see the damage I'm doing over time to the to minions there. So, and that's the thing. Good team play with, say, Cabrakan is to have a Raw hanging out with you, because his ability to heal you is going to definitely help you being able to stay out there and do damage. So bang. You get stunned. We are going to have to pull back. I'm going to put up a shield to give myself a little bit of room to move, and we're going to head back. So, yeah. So my mana is restoring nice and quick. You could actually get health per second restoration, so that's another option if you want to just stay out there and soak. Let's see here. So I want to go up to this one because I want the benefits of that. So I'm going to buy that, so I've got a little bit more health, a little bit more defense. Going back, let's go see if we can help. Alright, so we've got... Okay, so now we've stunned him. We're just going to pick on him. And the great thing about this is I can even pick on their big siege minion. with this because I'm doing damage over time to him, and as long as they've got nobody nearby to force him to move forward. Okay, so let's block you where you can't get out. Oh, come on. That's the only problem is if they knock you up and interrupt your ability, you gotta wait for the cooldown to end. There we go. Prevent him from getting back. Let's do that. Let's do that. Restore our mana a little bit. And restore our health, which never hurts. I just stand here and let my minions kill them while I do damage to them as I walk by. It's a great way to deal with that. So let's head in here. Yeah, we're just gonna tremors. I'm not too worried about the damage I'm taking because I'm gonna soften these guys up enough that my allies can actually deal with them quite handily, at least most of the time. So that's what you're gonna do a lot with Cabrakan. You're just gonna stop guys from fighting or being able to fight effectively, and then your allies are gonna finish them off. So so as to I'm in trouble. Not getting out of there. Okay. So, yeah, that's the way to kind of go with that, is improve your defense as much as you can against as many foes as you can. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to go up this tree because it gives me protections on both and improves my health and mana. So the more mana I've got, the longer I can go out there and use Tremor. Great for multiple foes. Great for defending towers. Because if some guy goes to tussle in a tower, you can stop him from moving, kill all his minions, and then all of a sudden, uh-oh, crazy guy with a horse. That's no fun. There. We're not going to let you get too far here. I'm going to keep picking on him. He runs through that to try to kind of coax me out of chasing him. But that's okay. It's not really going to stop me much. So let's keep these guys here. Got a little bit of assist on from our allies there. Okay, so he's backed off. We're going to let the cooldown run, and we're going to restore some mana. Because it does restore mana as I'm doing it, but it's not going to be enough to basically just let you perpetually do it. You'd need a lot of mana regeneration. Let's not let Kukulkan get away. So, alright. I think the tower is actually hitting me, so I think it's time to die. Okay. So, yeah, I like with Cabrakan that you can just keep your enemies from escaping. And just drive them crazy. It's frustrating when you've got your entire team trapped by a Cabrakan using tremors, and then somebody goes off and uses an area ultimate. Teaming up with other members of your party to time tremors with their ultimates or other abilities like that is great. Have Hades activate his ultimate while you're using Cabrakan's tremors, and you're just stacking on a ton of damage. They can't escape. They're barely even able to attack, so they can't even try to kill either one of you just to get away. And you've kind of got them pinned down in a very precarious position at that point. So it's a good way to shut down multiple foes in a... okay, let's just... Here. You really wanted to hang out with me that badly. Let's hang out. Oh, somebody's making the mistake of sticking around. So you see how little mana I use up? Okay, so there's the 10 seconds. Can I reach him in time? I can if I do this. Nope. Alright, I'm not going to get him. Alright, we need to go deal with this. Alright, so I kind of made him make kind of a silly mistake on his part. He decided to stick around. Alright, so we're going to let our mana restore. We're just going to deal with this guy. I don't do a ton of damage. I'm not really going to, I mean, I do more than average because I also do the damage over time, of which I just have to get close enough for them to take it. So like you see, the yellow numbers are the extra damage that they're taking. I might be in trouble, but they're not coming out of this one completely unscathed. If I can get close enough. See, there we go. Death by... Oh. And down he goes. I got him. So, there you go. There is a look at the Guardian Cabrakan. Build up your defense and rain mighty pummels upon the ground on them. Build up your mana per second, and you can do it a lot longer. You can do more of them. You don't have to go back as often. His other abilities, it's timing. You time that wall when somebody's trying to attack your tower. Oh, now they got to go around it, or you can trap them if they're... so there's multiple options with Cabrakan for using him to control the defensive side of combat. Hope you guys had fun, and we'll see you guys again next time.